Hi everyone, welcome to Spiritual World, in which I'm here to talk to you about all things related to spirituality. So today's topic was provided by Jimmy. Thank you so much, Jimmy. I am here to talk to you about when challenges arises. How do we still manifest despite all the challenge that is happening to us? So today I'm here to talk to you about that. So in order for us to talk about this, we first have to understand there is a law of authors that talk about the law of attraction, the law of manifestation. There's Bob Proctor, there's Wayne Dyer, and there's Abraham Hicks, and many other teachers. My favorite one is actually Abraham Hicks when it comes to the law of attraction. There's a reason for that, because when I first awakened my spiritual awakening, it's because of the video of Abraham Hicks that I fully awakened, which is why I'm very grateful. Now, today, I want to introduce a little bit about Jerry Hicks and Esther Hicks and the creation of Abraham Hicks. Now, Jerry Hicks was someone that was very much into spirituality, and he always wanted to learn more. And on that journey, because he was always trying to understand, he tested with the Ouija board, and then he met Esther Hicks in 1980. They got married, and then Esther was not too keen about the idea of a Ouija board because she has a very negative connotation toward it. So Jerry Hicks was always studying spirituality before she woken up. And then as he was studying more, they stumbled onto a book called Seth by Jane Roberts, and that introduced them to a big spectrum of different kind of channeling, and they were so impressed, so amazed by it, and then they decided to go to see a channeler to channel Theo. And Theo actually told them they needed to focus on affirmations and meditation. So Esther Hicks and Jerry Hicks decided to do meditation every day and every night. And gradually, as that became part of their life ritual, something happened. One day, Esther Hicks and Jerry Hicks, they were driving a car. She was really concerned. She felt she was being sandwiched by an 18-wheeler, and she was sweating, and she was really worried. And she felt her mouth wanted to speak. And on that ground, suddenly, her mouth moved and said, "Take the next exit out." And then she followed. And at that moment, Abraham Hicks was created. So what Abraham Hicks is a series of entities speak through Esther Hicks and to provide great knowledges and provided us with a lot of insight when it comes to humanity, in which they have so much wisdom. And even for me on my spiritual awakening, the amount of knowledge provided was whew. So okay, back into the story. Now we are here to talk about different kind of challenges in life. So during COVID, a lot of people went through challenges. It's very important for us to understand this. When challenges arise, it's very often that we're less calibrated to manifest what we want, because we're not in alignment with the source. Because the source will manifest more whenever you're in the state of joy, of peacefulness, and happiness. So if you were to look at the chart of David Hawkins, which is super impressive, his research, and you would see that whenever you're in a state of emotion, of anger, of fear, of shame, you're vibrating lower. So because you're vibrating lower, you have a less tendency to vibrate higher, and then the things you meet might not necessarily manifest in the way you want. If you're in a state of pure bliss, pure happiness, pure joy, you will manifest better. So in that standpoint, you will understand Abraham Hicks is always teaching us to be happy and joyful and blissful, and the things will manifest better because you're constantly in a situation of happiness and blissfulness. When you are in that state, You are in constant gratitude of things, and things flow into you. There is no resistance. It just comes. But think about this. Whenever you're in a state of resistance, for example, let's say, you want to have a big raise, and you're thinking, okay, I'm going to get that raise, or, oh, I'm going to become the next supervisor, but you're a bit afraid, right? So you'll be in a state of resistance. Oh, but there's other people in the department that applied for the same role. They also have these qualifications. Oh, this girl is so young and she's in IT. This person has such great connection. Can I get the job? So you're constantly in a state of this limbo, like you're in a negativity and you're like loop. But you're not focusing on what I want. This is the raise, I'm getting the promotion, whatever you have it. So you are not in alignment to that matching frequency. So you're constantly here, even though it's already being manifested. As Abraham Hicks would say, it's like you're chewing a piece of gum, but you're chewing a piece of gum without a juice. So you're still chewing on that thing, the negativity, whereas you are already manifesting what you want over here. So from that standpoint, you will understand, if you are in a state of acceptance and in agreement of happiness, you can manifest more of what you want and stop that old negative tape that you're playing inside of your head. Something inside of your mind that tells you different kind of negative connotation. Another thing that I wanted to say is about toxic positivity. Some people might be boiling inside and they have all kind of emotion and they're suppressing it. They don't say it, but it's there. And it's there. They're like, I am so happy. I'm supposed to be grateful. But deep down, you're not grateful. You're not happy. The universe will see that. And you're not in alignment with what you want. So it's really important that you are actually into that alignment. The deep end of you believes of the different kind of gratefulness. Let's say you grab a coffee and you love the smell, the taste, and then the warmth of holding that cup of coffee, and then you say, that moment of gratefulness. When you could be in the state of gratefulness, you will be more in alignment and matching to the frequency. Another thing that I wanted to mention is sometimes we want certain things, but we are in a state of doubt. So for example, I'm like, I want it, but I doubt I could have it. I want it, I doubt I could have it. I want it, I doubt I could have it. And then someone passes by, and then that person has the things you want. I'm like, I doubt it. I really doubt it. Look at this. I'm resenting this person. I'm resenting this person for having the things I want. I don't enjoy that. And instead, you're like building this anger and negativity toward this person or this jealousy. But deep down, you just have to push that thought away. Don't focus on probably what you want, your jealousy of that person. Focus on other things. Focus on things. For example, you can't control it. You want the things you want from this person. But think about yourself. Okay, I want to create this activity. I want to speak aware. I want to write things. I want to create my own business. I don't know. I'm giving you a lot of examples. I have no idea what you want. Okay, but this is examples. So when you're focusing on different things that bring you joy, then you're gradually aligning with what the world wants, and you will manifest what you want. I know it's so easily said than done, but when we can actually see and be in alignment in who we truly are, which is in alignment with God, with light, with universe, which is this loving frequency, you will begin to attract things inside of your life, and it'll come like boop, 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 boop. And if you fully understand it, you will see the magical things happening in your life. Just like for me, whenever I don't put resistance in what I want, I get it easily because I don't doubt it. So this is all the things I wanted to share with you today. I hope you have an excellent Easter, excellent holiday season, and I'll see you soon next time. Bye-bye for now.